everybody, this is Kid Andersen with Little Village Foundation here at Greaseland Studios. My guest today is the great Aki Kumar, who's just got a great new record out on Little Village Foundation. Aki is from Bombay, India, so I'm going to do a little interview with him, and I've prepared some questions and kind of brushed up on my Hindi and prepared some questions in his language. So let's hope this goes well. Apni kab tak dari aaye gura kela hai?
I've been playing the blues harmonica, let's say, since 2004. I'd say, I got curious about it from going to the local blues shows around here, Mark Hummel and Gary Smith and all the great musicians around here. And I met Mr. David Barrett, one of the great teachers for blues harmonica in San Jose, and I started taking lessons from him. And, that set me on my path to blues stardom.
Apni blues sangeet aur barateya khane kagat bandan kyon kiya?
So the idea of putting blues music and Indian music together, it had been bouncing around in my head for a while. As you mentioned, I was born and raised in Bombay, and I got my early musical training in Indian music, and I grew up listening to Bollywood music, and all of that is part of my cultural heritage. And moving out to the U.S., I learned blues, and I learned how to play blues and sing the blues. So there was always this notion in my head that at some point I was going to combine the two. And over the years, I've been listening to a lot of the great Bollywood classic songs that I grew up listening to. And I realized, kid, that a lot of that stuff was influenced by American blues. It was influenced by American swing and jazz and rock and roll. And it just made sense to do a project like this where I could bring these two great musical art forms together.
I'd like to say at this point that my Hindi lessons have really paid off. I understand almost everything he says. Move on with this question here. Jim Pugh, ya Kid Andersen, mein Selamba Kaun Hai.
Jim Pugh and Kid Andersen, yes, they have been. You are Kid Andersen.
Yeah.
They have been absolutely critical and extremely important in this project. In fact, this project would not have happened without Jim Pugh's support. He jumped up at this idea when I mentioned it to him at the Waterfront Blues Festival last year. His eyes lit up and he really wanted to do it. And he kind of badgered me to do it. And you badgered me to do it too, Kid Andersen. You really believed in it and you made it happen musically. You produced this. I think, it's very difficult to pick favorites. I love them both, I'd say.
Appa the Shia ke bacho ko kya kehna shahate ho.
The message I'd like to send out to music lovers in general is that if you haven't had a taste of the blues, and if you're a fan of Bollywood music, perhaps, hopefully, this will give you some kind of a little bit of dose of the blues in a great way, in a familiar way. And for those of you who are blues lovers, you'll get a taste of my culture and my musical upbringing. And we've tried to do this in a way that's exciting and put out a product that I think is genuinely awesome, no matter what kind of music you listen to and what kind of genre you favor.
Thank you, Aki Kumar. This is Kid Andersen at Greaseland Studios for Little Village Foundation. So, Aki, who's putting out this music we're making, man?
Chota Gaon.
What?
Chota Gaon.
Yeah?
Little village, mother.